Leica. That's a cool like phone. I never
Yeah,
seen a
thank
Leica
you.
camera.
Okay, now, what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Andrea, and I'm living in the Bronx, but where am I from? I'm from New
Yeah.
York.
You from the Bronx originally?
No.
You were raised somewhere else?
Yeah.
Where?
Long Island.
Long Island? What's
Yeah.
the difference between Long Island and the Bronx?
Well, one's an island. Also, Long Island's more beaches, more suburbia.
Quieter?
Yeah, quiet. Bronx is more rocks.
Uh-huh.
It's like I feel like I'm on a giant granite rock.
All right, let me ask you this. What questions would you ask people if you were doing interviews?
What questions would I ask people? I would ask.
Is that random enough for you?
So what is it that you want to do?
hmm Okay, ready for the next question?
Yeah.
What are some good places to film here in New York?
Some good places to film. It depends where you're filming.
Like if you were in the Bronx, where would you film?
Okay.
These kinds of videos.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Fordham Road, Arthur Avenue, Little Italy, the Bronx Zoo, Pelham Bay. What else? Even my block. You know.
What neighborhood are you from?
Right now I am by Kingsbridge.
Kingsbridge?
Yeah. Yeah, Kingsbridge. It's by Fordham.
You mean the university?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself swimming with dolphins and surfing big waves.
Here in New York?
No, not at all. Tropical islands.
What do you got in mind?
Thinking Costa Rica, Hawaii, maybe even Florida, or Indonesia, Bali, I don't know, India.
So you said before you're not on social media.
No.
You don't got an Instagram or
No.
YouTube?
No, I became a Luddite like during this whole pandemic. I deleted my accounts.
You deleted your account.
Yeah,
So you went the opposite
I
direction.
have to. That's just how I roll. Like I'm very like against like any authority, and if like any stream is going towards a way, I need to do the opposite. And it's really impractical, and at the same time, I'm doing exactly what like I don't want to do. You know, it's predictable.
So you've gone off the grid.
Yes. I've gone off the grid in the Himalayas of the Bronx.
Go ahead.
I come downtown once in a while just to see society.
What did you do during the lockdown?
What did I do during lockdown? I read a lot. I've done a lot of Zoom meetings. I just started doing Tai Chi. I don't know. I picked up like a couple religions. I did some painting, a lot of illustration. Planned out my memoir. Threw a lot.
Productive time.
Threw a lot of things away. Yeah, rode my bike a lot. Started boxing. Also went to the gym for the first time. You know, weightlifted. Not that wasn't me though. I'm not into it. But yeah, like I lived like a retiree in a way. I went from 32 to like 75. For real, like you see the stress, yeah, in a couple months. I've become an invalid like old woman. But I'm like totally okay with that.
No, I don't think you look old at all.
I feel it. It's how we feel. I feel 1,000 years old, alright?
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strength is I just care too much. My weakness is I care too much.
You come to this park often?
You know, I try to make it like once a week.
What is the strangest thing you've seen or heard right here in this park?
Oh, okay. Let's think about that.
Other than this Trump thing over there, that rap.
Yeah, no. Oh, I helped save this girl. She had this she passed out like in my arms. It was really weird. She was like walking a dog, and I think she had like heat stroke, and I thought she died. And I was like, call the ambulance. I was like, she's dead. You know what I mean? And but she was sweating, and I think she just like needed water or something. But
Let's wait for that,
she came to consciousness. She didn't want to go to hospital. But yeah, it was like my brush with almost death.
Now, do you speak any foreign languages?
No, I took Italian in like middle school and high school, but it's just very like minimum. I don't speak it.
Where have you traveled to?
Like nowhere interesting. I never really went outside of the country.
What about in the country?
I've been to like a bunch of states, like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, Delaware, and Florida, California, New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado. That's it.
Where would you like to travel to in the future?
I would like to go. I just saw Eat, Pray, Love with Julia Roberts, and I'm like really inspired by it. Like go to Italy, go to India, and then go back to Indonesia. Yeah, I would do that. I would totally do that trip. I would just even just backpack across Asia or like Europe. I would go to Canada, but like I want to be somewhere warm. Yeah, I need to be somewhere warm, I think.
Now, what do you want to name this video? Give it a title.
The Passion of the Crystal.
What does that crystal mean?
It doesn't mean much. It's a course, but I guess I charged it in my pocket. My first name, I don't know, Passion of the Christ just like popped up in my head, but I don't think that's appropriate,
Alright, let's go to some of these questions that you've already seen. If you were not in New York, where would you be? You said Florida, right?
Maybe, but then if like everyone's going there, I don't want to go to Florida.
Somewhere warm though.
Hawaii?
Uh-huh. So you're not on social media. How do you keep in touch with people?
Like I don't. I talk to people in the neighborhood. I talk to my neighbors, and I talk to people like in the park.
In person?
Yeah.
You don't do texts or phone calls?
No. I know. I go to the grocery store just to interact sometimes.
Yeah. Now, can you do a New York accent?
I thought I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it already?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a very strong one though.
Good.
It's
embarrassing. I would be embarrassed to have one. All accents, I think, are like very or regional accents or dialect. I don't know.
You don't want to attract attention to yourself.
I don't know. It's just like you don't hear like news reporters with them, and I wouldn't trust like a news reporter with like a strong accent like that. I try to keep it mid-Atlantic.
So you said you're off the grid.
Yeah.
Do you use a computer?
I don't have Wi-Fi.
You don't have Wi-Fi.
No, I know, right? Isn't that
So
true?
you're not online really that much.
No, I got a Kindle. I update it like every once in a while with books.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
What are your thoughts on ancestry? A lot of people are signing up for websites and they're paying money to get their DNA inspected.
Yeah, DNA inspected. I'm not into that, no. I don't want like a database of my DNA. Plus, I don't even really know my ancestry. I don't want any surprises. I don't know how to relate to these strangers.
So you wouldn't sign up for that?
No.
Alright, now. Can you do any impersonations?
No, I can't.
No? Alright. How do you know you can trust a business?
How do I know if I can trust a business?
There's so many of them that are not worthy of your trust. How do you know you can trust them?
I really don't trust any of them.
So
I
you
do
don't
my own
trust them.
business.
You're skeptical.
very skeptical. But you know, I don't. You know, it doesn't take up much of my time. But I live off the land. You know what I mean? Everything I need is just it's there.
Yeah.
I don't have to do much.
Okay, now. So where can people find you? How can people reach out to you if they see this video and they're like, she's
They
cool?
shouldn't, and I can't. And
So
they
you don't
can't.
want people to reach out to you?
No, I prefer to be an enigma.
Okay, now do you want to give any shout outs to anyone?
My mom, my dad, probably not watching this.
You can send them the video.
No, nah.
Or, I mean, I'll name it that crystal thing and they can do a search for it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
They're on the grid, right?
Yeah, they're on Long Island. They're quarantining, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't think they want to see me right now. You know, until I get like the vaccine. To get the vaccine, you feel safe.
What are your thoughts